Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Respectable to K. Haji Muhammad Hasan Mutawakil Allah SHMM as Director of Zainul Hasan Gengkong Islamic Boarding School. Respectable to Dr. Abdul Aziz Wahab BIMAG as Director of Zainul Hasan Gengkong Islamic University. Respectable to Ms. Rodatul Islam MPD as lecturers in sociolinguistic lessons. Okay, today I will explain about interference in sociolinguistic. In sociolinguistic, interference happens when one language affects another language when someone is speaking or writing. This happens because language come into contact, especially when people know or use more than one language. The types of interference: there is phonological interference. This is when the way you pronounce things in one language changes how you say words in another language. Example like someone from Java speaking Indonesian but still using the typical tone or accent of Japanese. And like someone who speaks English speaking Indonesian but still saying the R sounds like in English. And the next morphological interference. This is when the form of a word or how you build word in one language affect another language. Example, like in Indonesian, someone used to English might say it should be dia sudah dipromosikan. Someone who speaks Indonesian using an English verb without changing its forms, like dia sudah go ke pasar or should be pergi. And the next syntactic interference. This is when the sentence structure of one language affect how you use another language. Example like someone from Java saying, saya sudah makan dulu tadi. This word order is common in Japanese. Someone who speak in English saying in Indonesian, saya ada pergi ke pasar. Influenced by English, I did go to the market. The next is lexical interference. This is when words from one language are used in another language, even though there's already a word for it. Example, aku sudah booking tiket, should be memesan. Kamu harus submit tugas besok, should be mengumpulkan. And next, semantic interference. This is when the meaning of a word in one language is affected by the meaning of a word in another language. Example, in English, actuals means sebenarnya. But in Indonesian, it's often confused with actual, which means current or up to date. The word even in English means any happening, but in Indonesian, it's often only used for big occasions. And the reason for interference. Bilingualism or multilingualism. People who use more than one language often mix elements of this language without even realizing it. Dominance of a foreign language. Language with higher social status often influence other language. For example, the influence of English on Indonesian, like a fluency in the second language. Speakers who haven't fully learned a second language tend to use patterns from their first language, wanting to look modern or professional. Many people use words from foreign language because they think it sounds cooler or more professional. The effect of interference. Effect positive, it can make the vocabulary of a language richer. It can make communication easier in places where people speak more than one language. The negative impact, it can make it hard to understand if the listener doesn't know the language that's influencing the others. It can mess up the correct grammar rules of the language being used. See? So the conclusion is interference in sociolinguistics happens because language interact with each other and it's common in communication when people speak more than one language. While it can add to a language, interference can also change grammar and word meanings if people aren't aware of it. Okay, I think it's enough for me. If I have mistake, please pardon me. The last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.